Learn 100 chapters in 3 months part 1. Hello friends, in this video I am going to share an amazingly powerful technique that will help you complete your 100 chapters of a subject just in 3 months. Imagine that in next 3 months you have learned and revised 100 chapters of your portion. Sounds like a dream come true, isn't it? Hey, this is Bhuvan Dhanesha, memory trainer at Growth Vidhyapeeth and the president of World Memory Sports Council for Maharashtra. And this video is brought to you by Growth Vidhyapeeth. Well, let me tell you that my students are already learning at this pace and even faster. Want to know how I help them plan and exactly how you can also use the same framework in your studies? Then stay on till the end of this video. Write yes in the comments to show your commitment to watch the video till the end, because every single word which I speak is going to change your approach, focus and pattern of study to the next level. The framework that I'm going to discuss with you has 4 phases. I want you to understand them well to do a foolproof plan of your study. That's the reason I'm going to discuss these 4 phases in 2 different videos. This is the part 1 video where I will teach you the first 2 phases of this framework, and the remaining 2 we will be covering in the next video. To begin with, let me tell you very clearly, staying focused for 90 straight days and taking on such a humongous task may not always be a cakewalk, because what most people lack is clarity and consistency. That's why the first thing which I do when I give this 90 days plan to my students is to divide the period into 4 phases. Every phase has a different objective and a different approach. Every phase has a different purpose, so you are always absolutely clear about what your focal point is during that period. This clarity and focus helps you bring consistency in your work. You must be wondering what these phases are. What do they mean? What is to be done in each phase? Let's head in. This is how we divide 90 days, approximately 13 weeks, in 4 zones. Phase 1, warm-up phase. Phase 2, charged up phase. Phase 3, second innings phase. And phase 4, touch-up phase. Let's understand each phase in detail. The warm-up phase. It is for a period of 2 weeks, about 14 days. And the objective here is to get the feel of everything. You should start this phase with detailed study about your subjects, portion, chapters, pattern of the chapters and other things. And keep a minimal target of doing 10 chapters only during these 2 weeks. Also, check what challenges you are facing. Make a note of them. Why is that important? This helps you to be mentally prepared for the second zone where you will be taking the majority of your portion. And you can change your timings or style of studying if required. You should be absolutely clear by the end of this phase as to how many hours you take to learn one full chapter. Why is that important? I will tell you when we talk about the second phase. Let's go for the second phase. Now, this is the biggest and the most crucial phase in terms of number of days, in terms of portion completion, and in terms of consistency and efforts. This phase is for approximately 8 to 9 weeks. So basically, from the 3rd week to the 10th or 11th week. Here, the target is to complete all the remaining 90 chapters. Yes, you heard it right. I know, you are kind of in a doubt about whether is it possible to cover so much of your portion. But let me show you a different angle of looking at it. 8 weeks means 56 days. Let's say during these 56 days, you were active for about 45 to 50 days. Then even if you learn 2 chapters a day, you can complete 90 chapters in just 45 days. That's it. Don't you think that doing 2 chapters a day is not that difficult? According to me, it is a cakewalk. You just need to know how much time you need to devote on a daily basis for this particular phase. Do you remember I had told you while explaining the first phase that you need to have clarity about how many hours you take to learn one chapter? Let's say you are taking 2 hours to learn a chapter. That means you just need to give 4 hours a day during the second phase. That's it. I know it is easier said than done, but here you have a better chance of being consistent and achieving this. Why? Because you put yourself into this challenge of 90 days, a 3 months marathon. Did you know that many Jains celebrate their biggest 8-day festival of Paryushan by doing 8 days fasting known as Atthai? During the Atthai, they don't eat anything. Neither do they drink anything except for warm water, that too till sunset, for 8 straight days. And I've seen them being as energetic as before during the 9th day when they break their fast. How do they do it? Because the mindset is different during the Paryushan. The festivities, the celebration, the hype makes it very easy for them to take this challenge very casually. When a whole community takes up such a challenge, it becomes easy for an individual to take it up. Similarly, can't my viewers take this challenge of 90 days while seeing this video? Can't you become a part of a community who is ready to take this challenge? If yes, pause the video and write "in for it" in the comments right now. You can come back to this video again and post comments as you progress, which will inspire others too. Remember, with clarity, confidence and consistency, in no time you will complete the remaining 90 chapters. But, it is not the end, because only learning the chapters is not important. Equally important is the second innings, that is the third and the fourth phase. I'll be talking about it in the video which will be posted on our channel after few days. Until then, start with the first phase, the warm-up phase, and let's make our study our buddy.